Here we go, guys. Just a real quick update on the gold futures, silver futures. A lot of people are asking, when are we going to reverse? When are we going to hit support? Are you still short? Yes, we're still short this market until gold and silver, a couple other commodities, until the charts, until the market shows us that we're now reversing. And what is that reverse going to look like? Well, first of all, we're going to have to hit a major support zone that was probably a significant resistance zone previously. And I'll show you that in a second. And those reversals look like a V shape. And this is more likely if we get a big slam down, reversal with the DXY, US dollar currency index. And more than likely, we'll put in a W formation, okay, where we pull back, do a 180, a pivot like right here. That's just a pivot up to the upside. Boom, 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 just like that, okay? And that'll be on gold, silver, what have you. And what we're looking at near term is possibly pulling back down into this kind of consolidation zone here where it was resistance, resistance, resistance. Then we finally popped up, came back, retested that resistance to see if it would hold as support, and then boom, there you go. So that's more than likely near term around that, what, 1830 area is potential support, maybe sideways consolidation, and then push to the upside. Now, could we reverse, closer to where we are now? Yes, but all that's going to be very highly contingent on the DXY and the political, sentiment around the world. If something pops off, Russia right now is building up a lot of assets to, go to Ukraine. So we'll see how that works out. If it really hits the news hard, then yeah, gold and silver most definitely will make a reversal here. So you got to, the political side and then the monetary side, as far as the DXY, kind of have to, juggle a couple of things at once. Let's take a quick look at silver. Pretty much the same deal, still short up here from this fake out, head fake here that we're going to pop and continue higher. Of course, that's sold off. And here we are now. See, again, let me get this out for you. Previous resistance, couldn't get through there, came back in, couldn't get through, and then finally actually gapped up, retested it, and then ran. Okay, pretty much the same scenario we saw on gold. And again, oh, I forgot to tell you this. And then our significant price range, which I hope it comes down to in order to get a better deal, is around that 1780 range where this daily 200 is. And then we have another factor there, that measured move that we explain in our micro futures course. But here we are back on silver, same situation. It's funny how those two are, trading not, lockstep, but pretty close to it. And again, on silver, we explain all these trading techniques in our futures course, but we have the 200 and then this significant measured move here at the green dash line. Okay. And then people go, well, why are you short? If you hold silver and hold a little bit of gold, well, as it pulls back, we're controlling with the contracts we have in there now, three contracts, about, 6 grand initial risk capital in there. And then with the, you can see that up here, the potential profit. I mean, we haven't closed the deal yet, but with that money, you can go back in and guess what? Yeah, buy more silver or buy more gold. So as it's coming back down and you're sitting there with physical in your possession, you're kind of, anybody would be kind of, angst about, hey, when's it going to stop going down? I bought up here or I bought over there. With the micro futures, you can go long, go short very easily, just literally a click of a mouse. But anyway, then you can take those, profits, do whatever. But, a lot of people like, shorting it down. And then when we start seeing a reversal, go in and add to their physical holdings. Okay. Now let's look over here and we have micro copper. See, you can do the same thing with copper. Now we started up here, took profits, as the short came down, and then we had to go back short again because as you can see, prices dropping once again, and just a small investment here. Now, one of the things we teach in the course is how to set up your stop loss. We have three different ways of doing that. Very simple, and it pretty if you can follow the directions. Disclaimer, it'll guarantee that you will not have to add money back into your account, and you're definitely not going to get wiped out. Okay, and we give you three different options of how to do that. And then also one of the tricks we do not get into a trade. I don't know how much more clear I can make that, but unless we can name it, basically identified. Okay, just like your dentist doesn't go, have you sitting in the chair and open your mouth and go, well, I think that's the tooth that's giving him problems. I got a feeling, that's the tooth that's an issue. Or, I read on Reddit or I follow this guy on Twitter and he says if the tooth looks like this, you need to pull it. Okay. The dentist, your heart surgeon, whatever, identifies the situation, what they need to do. They can name it. That's a ridiculous, I'm kind of being ridiculous here with the analogies, but you get the point. Okay. And then you got to have two or more factors or reasons for taking that entry, either long or short. Okay. And I'll just give you a freebie right now. Uh, Up here, all this consolidation, teleconsolidation, couldn't get over, making, lower highs basically. And then we had a big sell off candle right here, continuation, then right here, continuation with a close under the 20. Okay. So you had, several factors here. And the more factors that you have, reasons, in other words, the higher the odds, higher probability your thesis is going to work out, whether it's, to the downside or to the upside. That's what we show you to look for. Okay. And then even Bitcoin here. Okay, we're short Bitcoin on the micro futures. Okay, this initial investment, here we are sitting now, and we got into this literally a day ago, right here on the 9th. So just to show you, you can play Bitcoin. Now these are the micro. Okay, they're very well, depending on who you are. I mean, to me, that's a small initial investment, but some people might be more than that. But I have, five of the contracts. You don't have to put five contracts in there, okay? So you can play these things, however, you wish to. But okay, guys, I could talk about this all day long. But we appreciate you watching the video. We have 50% off of our micro futures, introduction micro futures trading course, and give us a follow on Twitter. And we will see you on the charts.